Okay. Have a good day to my lecturer and my teammates. And my name is Pramadevi, daughter of Satyavel, and my metric number is 10DTT21F2038. And my group members are Sharvina Nagendran and Darshini Anpalagan. Today we would like to present about the practical exercise. So the first one, this is a logical topology. We are using two router and one ISP internet, and then we're using four switch and then four PC. So the question one is connect all N devices with correct cable. So we already connected using cables. The second one, the B is create one server that connect to ISP router using IP address 209.165.200.229/30. So the server will be the ISP internet. So we are connecting under our router 2. So the IP address is 209.165.200 and .224. So the third one is create addressing table using format below. So the router 1 have a 3 interface. The first interface is SE0111. Their IP address is 10.0.3.1. The subnet is 255.255.255.0. The second interface is G0/0/1. Their IP address is 10.0.2.1 and their subnet mask is the same. The third interface is G0/0/0. So their IP address is 10.0.1.1 and the subnet mask is the same one. And then we go to router 2. Router 2 also got 3 interfaces. The first interface is 10.0.3.2. The second interface is 209.165.100.225. This interface is ISP internet. So the subnet mask will be 252 the last. And then the third interface is 10.0.5.1 and their subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. The last one is ISP router. ISP router is connected by two interfaces. The first interface is 209.165.200.226 and then their subnet mask is 255.255.255.252. And then the second interface is G00/0. Their IP address is 209.165.200.229. Their subnet mask is 255.255.255.252. So that's all from me. I'll pass to my another group member.
Okay, I will present question 2. Write basic configuration to all router. Configuration tasks for each router include the following: disable domain lookup, hostname, configure IP addresses for interface of routers, set clock rate 148000 for interface serial TCE, assign own password as the console and VTY passwords. Each student must have this different password. Configure a message of the day using own wording message. Encrypt the password for console VTY. Okay, so you can see the basic configuration for router 1 is enable config T, no IP domain lookup, and hostname R1, and the interface SE 0/1/1. IP address is 10.0.3.1, 255.255.255.0. No shut. Another interface G00/1. IP address 10.0.3.1, 255.255.255.0. No shut. And another interface interface 0G0/0/0. IP address 10.0.1.1. The subnet mask is 255.255.255.0 and no shut. And and to set the clock rate, you should enter the command clock rate 148000 exit and enable secret class and client console 0 password routing online login line with UI0 for password routing login and exit, and banner MOTD unauthorized access is prohibited. Service description. This will follow for router 2 and router 2 and okay. And router 2 enable config key, no IP domain lookup, hostname R2, interface SE0/1/0, IP address /0, clock rate 14800 R2. R2 scroll பண்ணுங்கக்கா. R1 ல இருக்கு. R you should apply the same command as R1 to R2 and for the router ISP router ISP க்கு போயிருங்கக்கா. ISP router இருக்குமே அதுக்கா. for the router ISP அதுக்கா. கடைசி router இருக்கா. இது router 2. இன்னும் கீழே அதோ இதாக்கா. And for router 3, enable config T and no IP domain lookup. The hostname will be route ISP. The interface SE0/1/1. No IP address is 209.165.200.226. The subnet mask is 255.255.255.252 and no shut. Scroll down. Yes, scroll. And another interface G000 IP address 209.165.200.229, 255.255.255 and 252. No shut. And the last one, enable secret class line console 0 password routing login and line VTY04 password routing login and exit. And the banner MOTD is unauthorized access is prohibited. And the last one is service password encryption. That's all from me. Thank you.
So the third question will be write command to enable EIGRP for each router. So question A, we have two questions, which will be, first one will be use AS number, which will be 10, and then the second question is use passive interface to correct interface. So B question will be verify EIGRP for each router.
we have to show our routing table. So the command for router 1, 2, 3 will be same, which are we have to enter router EIGRP10, and then we have to insert network address, which will be 10.0.1.0. Then subnet mask will be 0.0.0.255. The second network address will be 10.1.2.0. Then subnet mask will be 0.0.0.255. The third network address will be 10.7.3.0, and then subnet mask will be same as above. The fourth address will be 10.0.4.0, and then subnet mask will be same. The fifth network address will be 10.2.5.0, and then same the network subnet mask 0.0.0.255. The sixth network address will be 10.9.6.0, and then subnet mask will be 0.0.0.255, and then final network address will be 209.165.200.228. Then the subnet mask will be 0.0.0.3. Same goes to router 2 and router 3. And then the fourth question will be, we have to test connectivity each end devices using ping command. So for PC1, we have to ping IP address 10.1.2.10, and then the status for network IP address 10.1.2.10 will be success, and then we have to ping second IP address, which will be 10.9.6.2, and then same the static for IP address will be successful, and then the third IP address we have to ping is 10.0.4.10. Same the static rate will be successful, and then we have to ping server from server, which will be IP address will be 10.0.1.10, and then the static for this IP address will be success, and then the second IP address is 10.1.2.10. The static for this IP address also will be success, and then the third IP address we have to ping from server is 10.0.4.10, and the static rate will be successful. So this will be the result for ping result for IP addresses. So the next will be from PC1. The IP address will be 209.165. Down. Okay, the IP address for PC1 will be, we have to go to browser, and then we have to enter this IP address, which will be 209.165.200.229. So the result will be like this. And then the second, we have to move to PC2. Same goes to browser. We have to enter IP address, which will be 209.165.200.229. So here is the result. And then finally we have to go to PC3, and then we have to insert IP address, which will be 209.165.200.229. So this will be the result. And then we have to final PC, which will be PC4, and the IP address will be 209.165.200.229, and then the result will be successful. So that's all from us. Thank you.